to the Barron House Kitchen. This is the second video in our Great Historic Bake Off series, and for this video I thought I would pick a recipe that was a little bit of a risk. The theme of this week is pie. So I've got a recipe here for a potato pie from 1868 from the Minden Home Cookbook, a Canadian cookbook. I'm going to read you the recipe. As you can see, it's not very detailed, and then we'll have a go at putting it together. I really have no idea what this will taste like, so I'm really excited. Now, potato pudding. Boil and mash some potatoes, mix them with some currants, sugar, and cinnamon, 3 or 4 eggs well beaten, some cream, enough to make it a thin mash. Line your dish with puff paste, bake it brown in a brisk oven, not too much. Strew white sugar over it when sent to table. So there's a lot here to be desired in terms of quantities, instructions, temperatures. But in 1868, I think people just knew how to cook a little bit better than maybe my generation. So we're going to start off with mixing the eggs and sugar. So I'll just crack these open. Next, I'm going to add together a little bit of milk or cream in with the mashed potatoes. So we've got our mash, we've got our eggs. Let's put them together. So 2 potatoes, half cup of sugar, and 3 eggs, all mixed together. Let's see if it tastes like dessert yet. Definitely sweet. There is, I think, some potential here. The recipe also calls for cinnamon. So I'll put in maybe, I don't know, a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, enough for it to smell really nice and smell really dessert-like. So that's our cinnamon. And we're also going to add in half a cup of raisins, which is a substitute for currants. Alright, I'm going to mix that together. So I'm just going to pop this in the oven and make myself a cup of tea. Okay, so I've let the pie cool a little bit. It took over an hour to bake. I wouldn't say that our oven is quite hot enough at the moment. If you were at home, I would go for 400 Fahrenheit, something like that. Smells good. Smells very cinnamony and sweet. And the time now is to give it a try. Okay, moment of truth. Potato pie. It works. It does. I don't know what it I don't know what it reminds me of, but it does taste like dessert. Maybe a bit like fudge. So who knew? Potato pie. Pleasantly surprised. I wasn't too sure about this recipe. I thought it was a bit of a risk, but it's nice to try something new, or from 1868. Thank you for tuning in to Pie Week on the Great Historic Bake Off. Don't forget there is a contest each week on the theme of the week. So we would like to see your home bakes. Send in your photos of homemade pies for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to Molly's Bistro Bakery. You can send those photos to us on Facebook, on Instagram. Just make sure to tag the Cultural Center so we see your photo. You can also email them to us or check out the online form on the blog. Details below. So thanks again for joining us this week. Next week we will be making strawberry shortcake biscuits. So tune in for that next week and have a lovely week.